And another thing, you might also find these videos of interest if you're visibly black, visibly African, but your friends don't think so. Being labeled different or not black enough because of your different interests. I actually love music. I love music, and I'm in a relationship with someone who literally just goes to concert every chance he gets, and I get to come along. So I get to actually see quite a lot of live bands, and it's exhilarating. I love music, and when I say love music, it's not just African music. Now, African music is the best. I sound a little biased right now being African saying this, I understand, but really, I'm not being biased, it's true. It really is. Congolese music especially, and that's not because I'm Congolese. And I've gone into, because I love Congolese music so much, I've gone into different kind of songs, different kind of genres, and I'm the kind of person, I will listen to hip hop right now, and you see me blasting classical music, and then I want to go and I'm going to listen to some R&B, and I will listen to some soul, and I have gotten into jazz now. I will pack up right now, I'll get ready, I'll go to a Tears for Fears concert, I will enjoy myself, and then when I come home, and then I'm going to find out where Cardi B is going to be next, and I'm going to go follow that chick. The whole time, I'm thinking about Koffi Olomide. The idea really is, I respect how people express themselves creatively throughout the world. And that's part of the reason why I like to travel too. Is that a problem as well? Like if I wanted to go skiing right now, you're going to be like, oh, that's a white thing. I understand, black people don't like the cold, but it's an experience, an enriching experience, and you shouldn't close yourself off to enriching experiences just because you don't see a lot of black people doing it. There's a reason why a lot of black people are not doing it. We weren't allowed to do it in the first place, and that's why we're not known to do those things. That was so unnecessary. So don't just try to avoid a whole lot of experiences just because you're going to be the first black person to do it. Get you some experiences. Get you some. Most of all, you might consider yourself to be a little street and a little professional. And I think it's good, it's healthy to have this balance. You don't want to be like straight street, and you don't want to be like straight professional. And I think I've had the privilege to be both, because when I came in this country, I didn't speak a word of English. This was like 13, 14 years ago, something like that. And I didn't speak a word of English, and I started learning English by watching American television shows. I watched Friends, I've watched Scrubs, I've watched the Cosby Show, and that's how I learned to speak English. So I ended up picking up a bit of the American lingo. That's why I could be like, hey sis, yes. I shouldn't be doing this, I'm British. But I do it anyways, because that's how I learned English, and that's what they do over there. And that is stuck now. But I am in England, and so you will find that from time to time, I sound like this. No, what I'm saying is, I watched a lot of Black American TV shows, and I will give you a whole entire list of the kind of American TV shows I used to watch. I watched Get High, Love and Basketball, yes. I'm as American as you are, and I'm as Black British as you can get. So my point is, if you're a conspicuous person and nobody can place where you are in the world, you nailed it. I am fluent in Slay Queen, and I am also fluent in professional English. So the essence of this channel is really that I wanted to see a channel of an African woman who is not the usual stereotype of an African woman, and she is quite quirky, she's educated, and she's weird, like really weird, and she's learning for the first time in her life to completely embrace herself as an African woman. And this is not embracing myself as an African woman. This is not what I'm supposed to look like. I understand there was a time where we had to, like to literally survive and get jobs. But we do live in a time now where we can fully express ourselves without feeling like there's something wrong with it. So I want to take on the journey of self-love, and I hope you come with me. And we're going to take this off and see what's underneath it. And we're going to learn to take care of that. I want you to come back to this only as a style choice, because God knows I'm not giving up on the weave, okay? I will not give up on the weave. But I also don't want to neglect myself and what I'm supposed to look like. I'm supposed to feel as comfortable with my braids as I do with this. The idea is to embrace yourself all in all, you know, your culture, the way you're meant to look, the way you're meant to move, the way you're meant to be, in essence. And not feel like you have to apologize for it. You want to be fully authentic. And that's when true, real, genuine creativity comes from. Like Erika Badu, for example. I'm hoping to grow this community to the point where there are more women like you and I who can actually have a community of ourselves, for ourselves, where we know what the personal issues that we have are. So please, 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 please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm all over social media and you're gonna see more of me. So I just hope you can be comfortable enough to be a part of this community and help us grow this community. So more than the stereotypes that has prevailed for so many centuries, we can introduce the world to, we're not new age black women, we're just black women that have been around for ages. People just don't want to talk about us because it doesn't suit the agenda of taking the piss out of our lives. So we're gonna have to force people to see us as we actually are and not as the Cardi B references that we have every day. Mwah.